Hey guys, welcome back to Brick System Brothers. For phase 3 of my bulk lot, I said I was going to look at some of the sorted stuff. So this is kind of a sub-sorted category of the plates, specifically the decorated plates. So just talk a little bit through these. I am pulling these from the rest of the plates. I don't think I've pulled all of them, but this is definitely a majority. So I have some printed ones and some sticker plates to look at. From the sticker ones, a couple from some Clone Wars sets here. Just in general, actually, I don't put a lot of effort into keeping stickered plates perfect, especially when they come in bulk lots like this, and they're not even applied very well. So sometimes I actually just take stickers off and just go back down to a regular plate. But in this case, the ones that actually stay on, this one is decently applied and somewhat centered, so I might as well just stick it on and keep it separate in case I want to use that stickered pattern eventually. So 1x6s here, and then some 1x4s, 2x4s, 1x3 with the diamond plating could come in handy with City. Another license plate one. What else is stickered? Here's one with some more Star Wars. These Danger and Work Zone look like they're from the same set. Squidward from SpongeBob. Ninja Turtles. The other thing with some of these is you can start to identify maybe which sets, or at least part of a set, was in the bulk lot. So stickers can be helpful for that. In fact, the license plate stickers will actually give you the set number. So I could go and type in 4434, 4436, 7498, 7639, and 60017, and pull up all these sets, and then I would know that at least most of the pieces in these sets are probably in my bulk lot if I wanted to go back and build them. So license plate stickers can actually come in handy if you're trying to build sets back from a bulk lot. Keep that in mind. The 2x2 TV sticker, unfortunately, kind of damaged right there, but other than that, a nice sticker to have. I think that was in a camper set. The other ones here, just an interesting green arrow, bathroom sticker, 2x2. And I think the rest of these are printed, except for a few more right here. So let's do these. Another SpongeBob, Squidward, 501st, the original 501st Walker set from like 2016, a couple years ago, before all the hype for the current one. And then these two, I know that at one point I knew which set these came in, but I don't right now, and I don't need to go look it up. But two of those. If this was only one sticker in the set, this might be, it might mean I have a duplicate set in the lot, but it could also just be the same sticker applied. So the rest of the ones on here are printed, and kind of work our way through those. This one is interesting, the 1x2 with kind of the hooded figure, the ML file. Is that a Ninja Turtle print? Might be. Then there's a 1x4 wood plank, regular old dial, a friend's smartphone, a couple $100 bills, and something I didn't notice until recently was there's actually different colors on $100 bills. So this one here is the most subtle, just a slightly different shade of green behind the 100 in the corners. And then there's actually 4 different $100 bill colors here. So this one, a much brighter green, almost a mint. This one is a lime green, and this one's almost like an olive green. So until you actually start looking close at these printed pieces, just a little detail that I hadn't noticed at all kind of just slipped under the radar. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if these are all from different time periods or if LEGO actually changes out the ink for different sets. Something I haven't done a lot of research into. It's not really a top priority, but I'd be curious to find out maybe where some of the different colors on the hundreds come from. Police, old letter. This 1x2 print with the electric ball is from one set, the Big Bang Theory sitcom from Ideas. I think that was a Sheldon's apartment scene, and this was up on the wall. So this was exclusive to that set, which means at least a few components from my bulk lot are from the Big Bang Theory Ideas set. Kind of interesting. Didn't find any of those in the figures, though. Another friend's smartphone. In fact, it's the same one, so I have a duplicate print there. And then maybe a friend's iPod. It's not quite the same detail as a smartphone with a larger screen, so I think this is just a music player. This 1x2 rucksack is from an old Star Wars set, one of the Yoda's huts, I believe. And then 2 more kind of Star Wars mechanical ones, and a 2x2 blue wrench print from a town set, I think. The other 2 that kind of go along with the wrench are the house and the car. And those are both on the next panel, so I think that kind of covers that one. We'll take a look at the next panel here. So like I said, the house and the car, kind of older, harkens back to the 90s or early 2000s. Not sure if they were in different sets or all in the same one, but kind of a stylistic printing on there. So kind of cool that I've got at least 3 from a set. It might be other designs, but the red, blue, yellow, kind of primary collectible little deal. Record and record sleeve from collectible minifigure series, maybe. Another $100 bill. Pretty beat up keyboard. Of course, the older prints expected to be a little more worn down and years of wear on there. So these 2 are both older, and then this one in the middle, still pretty scratched up, but not quite as old. The other kind of letter print, and this has received an updated design in the past couple years, so this one is now out of circulation, although there's plenty out there, so it's not necessarily rare. And then a 2x2 map and clock. Kind of skipped over this black one. A 2x2 daily babbler, and tree. What does this say? Tree comes to life. So from Harry Potter, I believe. Was this also in the modular bank set? I think it was. I think for some reason the Daily Babbler newspaper was included in the modular bank. And then this map is from Ninja Turtles, I think, or a police set. Computer screen, the framed picture of a bridge, and a 1x2 with a red hazard stripes. That is a print, and that is somewhat older. So plenty of nice prints to add from that panel. The last panel, just looking at a few more. Stacked up some of the police ones here. 1x2 dynamite, another keyboard, a slightly yellowed version, and a regular version of the small buttons print. Kind of a bladed 2x2, life preserver 2x2, 2 more Imperials, and a sewer grate. And then this one is nice. This is the certificate of graduation print from the collectible minifigure series. And I do have the cap that goes with that minifigure. I don't know about the rest of the minifigure though. And then the other 2 of note are the Adventurer's vehicle with the speedometer, temperature, some of the other little details on there that were in some of the Adventurer sets and probably some other ones, but that's what I remember it from. So looking at an assortment of the decorated plates, decorated tiles. Again, not 100% of the ones from the lot, but a pretty good majority. Somewhat sorted out here. I do have a separate place for these kinds of tiles in my collection, so these can be sorted out once I get them counted, and still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for inventory. I like having them all like this because I can just snap a photo and then have a reference photo if I decide that I ever want to know exactly which pieces came from the lot. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably line them up in a little grid like this, and then just take a photo from straight above and have that to reference. Works well for decorated tiles that only have detail on one side and you can kind of tell what it is. Doesn't work so well for other certain piece types that you need to see from multiple angles, where it's nicer just to have a digital inventory. Of course, for a lot this size, building up a digital inventory of everything is quite work intensive and not necessarily something I have decided to do. But for here, taking a picture is a pretty easy solution for getting a reference library of what kinds of decorated plates came in my bulk lot. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on Brick System Brothers.